This is a story by Ajahn Brahm, and he says, I have been living in Perth as a monk since 1983. Over those years, I have gained the trust and respect of many local families, to the point where I'm regarded as a sort of honorary grandpa to many young men and women. They have grown up coming to my monastery, and they feel comfortable sharing secrets with me that they would never tell their parents. Such a one was the distressed young doctor who came to see me. He had recently begun work as an intern in one of the big hospitals in Perth. The previous day, he had lost his first patient in tragic circumstances. A young female patient of his had died. He had to tell her inconsolable husband that his young wife was dead and that his two small kids had no mum anymore. The new doctor felt so guilty that he had failed that young family. Of course, he was not to blame. He had done everything for his patient that was medically possible. The reason why he felt he had failed was due to something else, and that is what I spoke to him about. If you believe that your duty as a doctor is to cure your patient, then you are going to suffer the same failure again and again, because during your career, many of your patients will die. But if you accept that your main duty is not to cure them, but to care for them, then you will never fail. Because even though you may not be able to cure them all, you will always be able to care for them. As he was an intelligent young man, he immediately understood, and he soon became a much better doctor. He understood his main goal was to care for his patients. If his patients were cured, that was a wonderful bonus. But if they got worse and they died, then they had passed away in the warmth of being cared for. Many of the appalling medical interventions that health professionals inflict on their patients comes from a desperate need to keep them alive at all costs. This is because they have defined success as curing, success as keeping their patient alive. This is because our society values curing more than caring. How many people would have far more comfortable and peaceful last days and moments if only all of us, society, families, doctors and caregivers, emphasized caring more than curing? And perhaps with this kind of an attitude, more patients would be cured as well.